Can you believe it? This greenery modern garden is just a few minutes from Planchit BTS station. This is the tallest A+ grade luxury office building with 61 stories. The designer behind this building, the One City Center, has already created numerous record-breaking skyscrapers worldwide, such as the Burj Khalifa in Dubai and the One World Trade Center in New York City. And if you are kind of wondering or have some question in mind, who is the owner of this building? You are about to find out. Here he is. สวัสดีครับคุณกรณ์
สวัสดีครับ
Finally, we met again.
Yes.
And here he is, our guest of this episode. คุณกรณ์ Narongdej, the CEO of Raimon and the owners of this luxury building, OCC. คุณกรณ์ครับ could you please show me the insides of
Of
your
course
building?
ครับ Please follow me
Thank
ครับ
you very much. Wow, look at this atmosphere, at this cozy, massive room. Here is the co-working space of this building, the OCC. What's the real concept behind this luxury building, the OCC?
So when we first developed this project OCC, we want to build something that's very iconic, and we don't want to build just like normal building, just another office in Thailand. So we want something that's going to be a landmark that change the landscape of Bangkok and actually put Thailand in the international map.
And what is the real meaning of reimagine your world? What does it mean?
Reimagining your world concept is that nowadays when people work, right? I think for working people, we spend most of our life, at least 60%, 70% at the office. So office now, we want to build a space that's not just an office anymore, but something that is recreating your life and something that you want to come to work in the morning and you don't want to leave in the evening. For example, this building, we incorporate a lot of smart technology. So when you come in, if you work here, when you're driving, you don't need to exchange your ID card.
Yeah, that surprised me a little
yes.
bit. When I entrance this building.
It's all license plates recognition, and when you pass to the turnstile, it's all facial recognition. So that's the experience we try to incorporate. So for the people work here, the flow is better, and actually by touching nothing, it's helped with the pandemic as well. For the next pandemic come when you touch less things, so the spread of the germ is less also. If you look around this area, you will see that there will be no column in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
At all. So all the column has been pushed back to the side. So when you design office, it's more flexible and it's more cost efficient. Because when you have a column in the middle, you actually, when you take out the column, you can fit more like 20, 30 people within the same space. Another thing is that if you notice on the way up on the west core of this building, it's all the lift core and there's no windows. The reasons behind that is Bangkok's sun is the strongest during the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and by taking out the windows, it's more energy efficient. You save more on the air conditioning, on the electricity. It's 20% less.
I see.
And one last few points I'd like to mention is that it's also the well-being of the people who live in this building. If you see outside, you see a lot of 2 p.m. right? And this building, we incorporate a system called MERV 14, which is the same system that they use in the hospital.
Oh.
So what?
The filter.
Yes.
So the PM.
Yeah. So filter all the air filtration and the PM. So whatever the air quality outside, inside is 90% better.
Okay.
So you can breathe in.
Yeah,
And last but not least is what we're most proud of is that the green area here, because the total project is 6 rides and we dedicate 3 rides of 5,000 square meters to all the green area. So we want this to be the new forest for Bangkok urbanism. Yeah.
Okay, like a forest in the building.
Yes.
No wonder why it's so expensive. Right? It's very pricey. But don't tell me that you sleep here in this building.
No.
On the regular day. So this the distinguished of this building.
Yes.
So since here is your first building?
For the office building, yes,
yeah.
This is the first one we did, and it's right now it's the tallest office building in Thailand as well. Yeah.
Okay. Since Thailand, especially Bangkok,
Yeah.
is trying to be the hub of the nomad and try to draw them to come to visit and stay longer and longer in Thailand. So you think Thailand needs to have more and more type of this kind of building?
I think it's better, of course, for Thailand if we have more first of all, beautiful building. It's changed the whole landscape of the city, and secondly, that it's something that all the Thai people can be proud that like we live in a city with such a beautiful architecture, and thirdly, like you say, if there's a lot of space like this, it will attract bothly the tourists and investment from foreign investment here, and I think Thailand is now, especially Bangkok, is one of the most strategic hub in Southeast Asia. So. It's, of course, if we have more building like this, it will attract a lot of investors.
And what makes you so obsessed with all the architecture, with all the like smart building here in this city?
It's kind of my passion though. When I was a little kid, of course, when you're little kids, you have so many dreams that what you want to be. One of the things is I want to be the architect, but unfortunately my math is not that good, so I have to give up that dream. So, but about design, I kind of like all the designs, and one of my hobbies is rearranging the house.
Okay.
I love all the design, the furniture. I collect furniture rather than cars.
Okay, so you love doing business.
Yes.
You love architects.
Yes.
Okay. And what else do you prefer in life that you still don't have it, and you would love to acquire in the near future?
I don't have it. Not really. I kind of.
It seems like you have it all.
I kind of content with my where life is going right now. But to add more to your question, what I like travel, because when you travel, you broaden your perspective and you see more and you get inspiration, you get ideas. And of course, I love food. I love to eat.
Okay. So, what was the last place that you went to?
The last place I just came back yesterday, actually, in Beijing.
Beijing.
Yes.
I should visit there like so many times already.
Like I've been 3 times. The last time when I went to pray.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's this one monastery which is it's called a Lama temple. It's one of the most preserved Tibetan temple outside Tibet.
Okay, nice. I've never been there.
Yeah.
Or I would love to go one day. And which place exactly that you think you like it the most? Is always in your memories?
I like the most. There's so many places, but one of the few trips that I really impressed and enjoy so much would be, I have to say, India and Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan, I went there almost 10 years ago. I stayed for like 10 days and we visited 5 cities, and like this amazing Petra treasury is very nice. And India, too many people surprised. I love it so much.
Okay.
I was there for like 6 days and I gained 4 kilos during that trip.
Okay. You still like the weather?
The food is amazing. Yeah. But I went
Was
in
it hot?
kind of late autumn, early winter, so it's not that
it's
bad.
not so hot.
Yeah.
So the 2 cities that you like the most in
Yeah.
this world is in Asia.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of surprised me.
Yes.
Since you are a young, very successful businessman.
Not that young anymore.
But you look very young to me. Okay, and that's not a compliment.
Oh,
that's
thank
a real thing to say.
Thank you.
Our prime minister try to endorse more investors to come to Thailand to invest more money and do their businesses. So we need to drive our economy as a businessman. So what are the key factors to draw them that can attract them to come to Thailand?
I think to answer your question from the real estate perspective, then I think we are very lucky to be in Thailand. First of all, the location. If you consider it's very strategic comparing to other countries. If you come from Australia, it's not that far. From the States, not that far. From Europe, it's also not that far. So it's very convenient for all the foreigners to come here as a hub in Asia, right? And secondly, our wonderful people, of course. Our hospitality. I've been travel since I was very little, and I could say that I never encounter one single foreigner who don't like Thailand. Everybody loves Thailand. When you say you're from Thailand, everybody, I love the country. So our hospitality, our people, it's very strong point that can attract a foreign investor. And thirdly is that I think we are only the few countries in Asia that open up to everything, to all race, to all religions, to all any sexual preference. So people can really feel at home here. That's why a lot of foreigners consider Thailand as their second home. And last but not least is that considering the cost of living here, even though it's go up a bit compared to other countries, it's still very cheap. So at the labor cost, the cost of living here, that's why it's very ideal and it's very strategic location for foreign investor.
Okay, so the locations,
Yeah.
Thai people's nice.
Yes.
And the cost of living is very cheap.
Yes.
As in everything combined together, that will be our advantages.
Yes.
Okay. And how about your building? If other business persons comes to Thailand and they must choose one building, to do their own business. What are the key factors that OCC, this building, can beat others?
I think one of the key components that makes this building quite successful is that the location. It's undeniably one of the best locations in Bangkok CBD. It's very close, you can just get off the BTS Plunjit, and also it's very close to all the amenities here. You have five-star hotel, restaurant, bars, embassy, international school, and hospital around here. And secondly is why we are getting so much foreign company and in its international tenant is that it's fit the international standard. When a big, large corporation, especially from the US and from Europe, they're looking for a new location in building, they have to get into certain list that they have to go to that fits well with that standard that they require. And this building, we got both the LEED Gold, which is a certificate, and also the Fitwel certificate, which we are the first one and the first one in Southeast Asia that get this Fitwel certificate. So it's fit the international standard as well. And thirdly, like I said, the office space possibility. If you see a lot of buildings, they don't have the floor to ceiling the windows, and these windows are not just normal window, it's like triple glaze, so it's kind of filter all the UVs and all the noise as well. And the ceiling height is 3 meters, and like I said before, column free. And another thing is another feature that we use here, it's called knock-off panel. So for normally when people want a bigger space, like more than one floor, then the staff have to use the elevator, right? But here we implement, it's called a knock-off panel, which is like a floorboard that you can take out. It's cost efficient to take out because you don't have to knock the whole floor. And secondly, it's time efficient also. It takes less time to do the construction. So a lot of office here, they have like duplex or triplex as well.
Very convenient.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's all your advantages.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, in the garden, it's the key feature.
Yeah, the garden is very beautiful. Okay.
I could say that there's no other building that have this long setback from the road and have so much green space. Yeah.
Okay. This year, many investors and many analysts think that maybe it's not a good year for real estate industry, since the interest is still a bit high. Why you think that there will be more buyers come and
In general, the market, yes, it's like that. But if you look back since the pandemic, it's what we find very surprising is that all the ultra luxury and the super high end, not just real estate, all the super brand, all the luxury market, it's doing so well. Like all the shopping mall, their sales are skyrocket.
The rich is getting richer.
Unfortunately, yes. So it's still a kind of a lot of space and market absorption for the super luxury. For example, since COVID, a lot of people been looking for 200 square meters up condominium, which is very rare in the market because for the past 5 years, nobody, including us, we only do small units because we thought it's going to be difficult to sell. But on the contrary, it's doing so well. And people have been looking at the crazier the price, the easier to sell.
That's kind of peculiar.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
For doing this business, that's why you decided to do only the ultra luxury.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's sold out.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think when you capture the super high-end market, they're less sensitive to interest rate, and also they don't need to loan money to finance the house and they're purchasing. So mostly it's personal money, so it's easier. And almost a decision when you buy super luxury items, including property, it's all emotional buy. If they like it, they like it.
Emotional buy.
Yeah. Yes.
For like 100 million baht.
Yes.
So I just pay cash.
Yes, maybe not cash, but
that's
yes.
Crazy. Okay, maybe they transfer money
Yes.
immediately.
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I think there are plenty of young generations that idolize you.
Oh, thank
They
you.
would like to be you.
Thank you.
Considering what are you doing, what are you possessing right now. So do you have any fixed formula or any suggestions to the new young generations if they want to be successful just like you?
I think my suggestions would be like live your life and enjoy it and try many things. And if you try many things in different fields, you will probably figure out faster what you really like. And once you know what you really like to do in life, you kind of have like this goal in mind. So it's if you work towards that, it's easier. I kind of envy this generation because in my generation, it's kind of difficult. You have to what your parents do. You have to kind of continue that
Like follower
yes.
their instructions.
But now it's more liberating. You can choose whatever you want. You don't have to do your own family business. You can just do what you love. But if you figure out since very young what you really like, then it's the direction is more clear, and it's most likely it's gonna be you work towards that goal, and it's gonna be more successful. I would say.
Because you have more time than our generations.
Yes.
Because before we find what we actually wanted to do, it might take some time.
Yes, it takes a lot of time because when I was little, I always thought I want to be a banker. Okay. And I tried for 2 years, and at the end I didn't like it.
Okay. And what else that you did and you realized that you didn't like it at all, but you already done it?
Only banking, but the rest I kind of, because before I start my first career, I was doing the selling watches.
Okay, selling watches.
Yes, that's my first job, and then I went to do banking for 2 years, and then I came back from school from master's degree, and then I started doing real estate. Okay. And then I went to do entertainment for a bit, the KPN award inherit from my mom, and before I started doing the entertainment, I always thought to myself, then I love real estate so much, I couldn't do other job that's give me this passion and give me this so much joy. And then I did the entertainment, and after a few months it's kind of fun, so I said to myself, never say no to anything you haven't tried. You never know, you might like it as well.
Okay, so right now you focus on the real estate business.
Yes.
And you love it so much.
Yes.
Okay. Last question, maybe this is the questions of our show. So considering these our circumstances of the world issue, maybe you might think of geopolitics, trade wars, or even AI. So what do you think, which one is the most crucial issue? Like it's about time to talk.
I would say it's gonna sound a bit cliche though, but I think it's an environmental issue, because we've been hearing about it for almost decades now, but it's, to me especially, it seems like far away. But now as you look outside, it's bearable, it's kind of unbearable to live now with this kind of weather. So I think environment, it's something that we need to focus on right now, and to do it as collective as well, because like individually it's gonna have a small impact, but if the whole world decided to do something, it's gonna be it's time for now, because like with our generation and the next generation, because the earth is like our home, and once our home is gone, it's nothing else. Environmental issue is I think one of the subjects that's most difficult to fix, because once it's gone. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's not only the issue that we need to talk about it seriously, but we need to do something.
Yes.
And act seriously.
Yes.
Environmental issue.
Yes.
Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับคุณกรณ์
ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ Thank you for having me ครับ
And here, everyone, is the message, the suggestions from the smart man that doing smart business right now. But before our shows ends here, how can I miss the view at the highest point, one of the highest point in Bangkok?
You're actually the first one, because they just opened last week.
Really?
So you will be the first
so I'm
one.
lucky then.
Yes.
Could you please take me?
Of course.
Thank you very much. You lead the way. Thank you. Kind of nice here, the designs, and to me, I know you're a classy man, the way you pick things and choose things in your life. But why Hanuman?
This is actually by an operator, by Accra.
Oh, it's not yours.
Yes, so they lease out the space from us. So when we were discussing with them that to develop this concept, if we have any things that we want to put in here, so I just talked to Kun Jimmy, is the owner, that you can do anything. The things that I want that is that, for example, if you are foreigners coming to Bangkok and you only have 3 nights in Bangkok, one of the nights you must come here. Okay. So he developed it from there.
That's the one condition.
Yes.
So you get him.
Yes.
And then he decides the artist.
Yes.
Personally, do you socialize? Do you drink?
I socialize, but I don't normally drink. But in some occasion, I have to drink just to socialize.
Okay. What kind of drinks do you prefer?
Wine, champagne, or gin.
Champagne or gin.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't drink regularly.
No, I don't drink at all.
Okay.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, and nowadays, since I have my son, I go to bed early with him like 10 o'clock.
Wow.
And then I woke up with him like 5.
That's why you're so young, so
So I'm doing the baby routine now.
Okay, so you don't allow any poisons into your blood veins.
Yeah.
And you exercise every day.
Only like twice a week now. Before more than that, but now I don't have much time, so only twice a week. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but you looks very lean, very fit.
The jacket hides it a bit.
Okay, is there any sport that you prefer more than others?
Before, since I was like from 18 until 40, I do Thai boxing.
Thai boxing?
Yeah, and then I just stopped.
So you love to fight?
No, it's a very good exercise and it's good for the heart,
Okay.
for the heart rate and everything. But I stopped at 40 because it's funny thing because I start feeling the pain at all my joints, and then I went to the doctor, and then he said like, it's because when you reach 40, your body doesn't design for the kind of impact.
Okay.
So it means you're getting old, so you have to stop. Yeah.
Okay, so you.
So now I just changed to swimming. We want to see the amazing view, right?
Okay. Okay, so which monkey that you like the most?
Hanuman, of course.
Okay, the white one.
The white one, yeah. So at night they have like light and sound from here, and you
Okay.
can enjoy this amazing view.